Hey guys, thank you for watching. So today we're going to look at a few different movements, and especially we're going to look at the bodyweight squat and then advancing that squat and adding a bit of weight and just increasing the challenge and the resistance. Okay, so first off we're going to be doing our bodyweight squats. I'm going to have James just stand in front of the bench like so. He's going to take a shoulder width stance. The toes are going to be turned out just slightly. And then from here, he's going to bring the hands just in front of the body. The hips are going to initiate the movement, okay? So the hips are coming back and down towards the bench. The bum's just going to touch the bench, and then he's going to drive straight back up through the heels, okay? So sitting back and down and driving up through the heels. Taking note as well that he's fully extending his hips at the top, which is very important, okay? Just to get that full range of motion. Then from here, what we can do is to add a little bit of extra challenge, a little bit more weight, I'm gonna get you to lift a kettlebell, James. Okay, so grab a kettlebell, flipping it upside down into that goblet position, as you can see, handles pointing towards the floor. From here, he's gonna get into that same squat stance, shoulder width apart, and again, the hips are gonna initiate sitting back and down. The hips are coming below the crease of the knee, and he's standing straight back up, driving through the heels to full extension at the top. Okay, once we're comfortable going and advancing through the different weights of the kettlebells, then we'll advance on to the barbell. Okay, the barbell really just allows us to add more weight and a bit more resistance to the movement. Okay, so James, if you want to rock up to the barbell there. So we're going to start with a back squat. Okay, there's a few different barbell squats we can do, but we're just going to start with the back squat. So James is going to take a grip just outside his shoulders. He's going to step under the bar. The bar is going to rest on the spongy part of his shoulders. Okay, so you'll take a step back and assume his shoulder width stance once again. And the same thing applies here, guys. James is going to just sit back and down. The knees are going to track over the toes, just making sure that everything's in alignment. Head and chest is up nice and tall, as you can see. Everything looks good, driving up through the heels to full extension at the top. Then you can just re-rack the weight. And guys, from here there's many different variations of our barbell squats. So if we wanted to change it up and make use of a bit more shoulder flexibility and mobility, we can take a front rack position with the barbell. Okay, so James is just going to show us that now. So he's going to step under the bar. As you can see, the barbell is resting on a shelf created by his shoulders. His elbows are up nice and high. He's got a good grip on the bar, so the bar's not going anywhere, okay? And you can just do exactly the same thing, sitting back and down, keeping the head and chest up for your front squat, okay? And then, if you want to make that even more difficult, you can start to progress onto things like the overhead squat. But for the sake of this, guys, it's nice just to work through these different variations just to increase that difficulty, okay? Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed that squat series.